Arjuna said, "O my dear Krishna, I wish to know about Prakriti, nature and Purusha, enjoy the field and the knower of the field and the knowledge and the object of knowledge." The Supreme Personality Godhead said, "This body of son of Kunti is called the field, and one who knows the body is called the knower of the field." So the mind keeps going into different kind of things. So it's very much needed. Both morning and evening, we bring back mind to truth. The knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. And what is the knowledge being given here? So Bhagavad Gita is divided into 3 parts. First 6 chapter, middle 6 chapter, last 6 chapters. First 6 chapters I basically form the introduction. Last 6 chapters are closing arguments. Actually Bhagavad Gita is important is middle 6 chapters. You understand? Different ways we can divide. And in the first 6 chapters, we know what happened. First chapter is Arjuna refusal to fight. Second chapter, Krishna talks about the soul, gives the foundation of Gita. Third chapter is about Karma Yoga, how we can do activities and connect them to the Lord. Because basically it is Sakama Karma Yoga now, third chapter. Fourth chapter is about Jnana Yoga. Fifth chapter is about Nishkam Karma Yoga. And sixth chapter is Ashtanga Yoga. So basics, these are all ABCD, basics are given. And in the middle 6 chapters, 7 to 12 is devotion service. Very nicely given. 7th chapter begins with Maya Sakta Mana Partha. 8th chapter talks about the different times we leave from the world, what destination we get. 9th chapter talks about Rajavidya. 10th chapter talks about opulence of the absolute, how Krishna among the mountains, I am Himalayas, like that. 11th chapter, 10th chapter also has the 4 essential beautiful shlokas of Gita, essence of Gita. And the 11th chapter is Vishwarupa and 12th chapter is devotion service. So these 6 are actually the cream of Gita. The rest 2 are sandwich. Sandwich also has the purpose, completes the arguments. Second chapter also summarizes the whole Gita. 18th chapter also does it. So there's so many ways we can analyze this. So this is now starting of the 13th chapter. The essence cream has been given now. Because pure devotion service has been nicely explained. And Krishna, we saw, describes the wonderful qualities of it, pure devotees. And he says they are so dear to me. This is Bhagavad Gita. Over. It's over. But now 13th chapter again goes back to the analysis. Because Krishna in the 2nd chapter has said what? I am not body and spirit soul. So now again those topics are coming back. And Arjuna asks a question about Kshetra and Kshetragna. Kshetra means the field and Kshetragna means the knower of the field. Somebody who does not understand difference between field and the knower of the field is considered an ass. Yasyas buddhi krunapet dhatuke swadhik kalatrad shubhom ijati yat tirtha buddhi sallena karhichat janeshu abhigneshu saeva gokharaha. The person is an ass who thinks the body is made of basic material element. Just imagine the joke. And modern civilization think it is very advanced. Correct? Very advanced ass. Therefore Vedavyasa says manda sumandaha, dull-headed and no intelligence. You catch, Prabhupada says first thing, what is modern today? Let us understand very clearly. Sun is rising in the east. Previously also it was rising in the east. It is just tamasha being created, it is modern. Previously also people are dying. Previously also people are becoming old age. Janma mritu jara vyadhi, these sufferings were there. Now also these 4 sufferings are there. So rainy season was there, summer season was there, now also that is there. Only we have disturbed the nature more. That is your modern. Modern means nothing actually. Simply cheating. Actually it has gone down. But we say we have progressed. Progressing, we have to progress. It says, Nate vidhu swartha gati mi Vishnu. People do not know their real destination is Vishnu. Durashayai bhahi arthamanina. So much they are giving value to sense gratification. So, andha yathandai upniyamana. So he says, we are entering thick darkness. Thick darkness. Kali Yuga means going into darkness. Modern means already people are under illusion. Modern means thick illusion. Just like darkness also has category. There is one darkness, you can, at least there is some moonlight, some star, some little light. At least you can see. Suppose light goes, at least we can go. Somehow find the stairs and go. There is one darkness, you cannot see yourself also. Thick darkness. Modern civilization means going thick darkness. Because very basic of knowledge does not exist. Jnana, Gayam. What are the 6 questions Arjuna asked? What are the 6 questions? Kshetra, Kshetrakna. The field and the knower of the field. Then knowledge. What are the 6 questions? Knowledge and then object of knowledge. Knowledge and the object of knowledge. Jnanam, Gayam. And Prakriti and Purusha. Knowledge about Kshetra, Kshetragna, Prakriti, Purusha, Jnanam, Gayam. Knowledge and the object of knowledge. There are 3 things. Knowledge means, this is now Sankhya again. Knowledge can be divided into 3 parts. The knower, the object to be known, and the knowledge itself. Just like Mridanga is there. That is the object of knowledge. I am the knower. And the knowledge itself about Mridanga. It can be divided into 3. Just like activity can be divided into 5. So like that the divisions are done here. So what is important point here in society today is that all 3 are clubbed together. It is separate. This is philosophy. And we have to very much understand first that I myself am the knower of this body. Just like everybody says, my body. It's the I body. I have an existence independent of everything I own. Okay? I have 100 rupees. You take 100 rupees from me, I still exist, no? I am independent of whatever I own. Whatever I possess, I am independent of that. Knowledge and the knower. I am the knower of this body. The body is the field. That's what Krishna answers. And I am the knower of the field. So Prabhupada says it is not very difficult. It is easy to understand this because 2 arguments he gives in the shloka. Number 1 is the body is constantly changing. All of us have a body is changing. We had a childhood body. Now we have a different body. But what happens? We are the same person. I am not this body. I am knower of this body. Now this has very far implications. Prabhupada gives one more argument in the shloka. What is that? I am sometimes happy. Sometimes I am sad. Sometimes I am very ecstatic. Sometimes I am feeling dull. There are different stages I am going through. I am not this body. These are not conditions of the body. These are conditions of me. These are not, are these the condition of body? I am happy, I am sad, I am hopeful, I am ecstatic, I am fresh. These are conditions of me, not the body. I have nothing to do with this body. Body is just a vehicle with me. समझ आया? Body is just a vehicle with you. The different stages the mind is going. Prabhupada says very nicely. Let me take Prabhupada's words there exactly. And the purport is explaining this point. So he says sometimes we think owner is distinctly Kshetragna. He is different from he is knower of the body. Kshetra is a body. Kshetragna, knower of the world. I am the knower of this world. The bone doesn't know what's happening. A very interesting point is given. How the soul knows everything but nobody knows the soul. Just like the eye know. From the eyes I can see the hand, but hand cannot see the eye. Same way soul can see the world, but the world cannot see the soul. Similarly, the Lord can see even the soul, but the soul cannot see the Lord. Higher can see lower. Okay? See, sometimes we think I am happy, I am man, I am woman, I am dog, I am cat. These are all body designation of the knower. But the knower is distinct from the body. We may use various articles or clothes, etc. We know we are different from the things used. Similarly, we understand a little contemplation that we are different from the body. See? I own this body. I am in this body. This is my body, but I am not the body. But this has very serious implications. One of the implications that is coming to here, Prabhupada is saying that don't take the God is also only the knower. The next shloka, Krishna will say, Shetarganam chapi mam vidhi sarva shetreshu bharata. Okay, you are the knower of the body, but wait a minute. I am the knower of all the bodies. Shetargna. He has previous shloka, he has said, what he has said in the previous shloka? You are the field and is the knower of the field. Correct? And now see the next shloka. They come. Shetaragna cha apimam vidhi sarva shetreshu bharata. But devotee is explaining this. Just by this one word cha over, Krishna destroyed this philosophy that I and God are one. By one character cha. Doesn't need much more. One cha. Also. I am also. Cha means also. I am also the knower. You are the knower of your body. First thing Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita is what? The body is different. You are different. You are the knower of the body. Right? But Shetragram chapi vam vidhi sarva shetreshu bharata. I am also the knower of all the bodies. I remember in the college when first time I heard, it was completely new for me. Soul is different from the body. Where is the soul? In the heart. So I'm trying to whole night think, okay, trying to digest the soul is there in the heart. Actually reasonable. I say no, I. But now next day again he said that the Lord is also there in the heart. Lord is also there in the heart, or two. It's for a new person it may be very bewildering, but it is not. It's a fact. Krishna is there in the heart of every living entity. He is in the heart of every living entity. Sarva Shetreshu Bharata. He is in the heart of a dog, and in the heart of a cat, he is in the heart of every living entity. Shetragna cha apimam vidhi sarva shetreshu bharata. This is the next shloka Krishna says. That I am in the heart of all the living entities. Now what happens, we should understand that there is a difference between the body and the soul and the super soul. This much is understood, this is knowledge. And Prabhupada says if you understand this distinctly, you will get liberated from the world. This is knowledge. Now today in the modern day, they know only about the field. And they are analyzing the field. No knowledge of the soul, no knowledge of God. And they are very advanced, modern civilization. And they are manipulating matter very serious. Yeah? So now if you can actually understand one step of knowledge, that you are different from the body, great. But if you can understand something more, that is Brahman, the next level is Paramatma. The Lord is there, who is residing in each of the body. And what is he doing? He is watching all the activities. What are you doing? And a lot of work he has to do. Paramatma is not sitting silent. He is very, very active. Very, very active. And in the souls also, the knowers of the body, there are two varieties. One is Shara and Akshara. Shara means fallible. Akshara means not fallible. Shara means us. Akshara means Nitya Siddhas, or eternally with the Lord. And we are called Nitya Baddhas, bound up with the material energy we don't know since when. So this is actually our life should be dedicated to realize all this. Life is always in a day. We should offer ourselves. We call ourselves devotees. Correct? So every day we should offer prayers to Krishna. Krishna, today I try to do some service to you. Please be satisfied. My chanting is not very good. Please be happy. I want to improve. I want to read about you. I waste so much time. I want to serve you. I want to glorify you, my Lord. Correct? Every day we should offer ourselves to the Lord. Okay? Every day that should go on. That is bhakti. That is bhakti. And the goal of life should be to realize all these things. I am not body, I am soul. We should have to understand it more and more. Brahma Bhuta Prasannata. More you realize this, more you will become joyful. Na shochati, na kanshati. Most of the people, they are hankering and lamenting, hankering for the material enjoyment. I wish I had that, I wish I had. Arey, it went away. Correct? I missed. Either they are crying for having it, or they are crying for, I lost it. So what should be the condition? Na shochati, na kanshati. That is devotee. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu madbhakti labate vara. That's a devotee. So these qualifications will automatically come. And as you understand the Supreme Lord, you get total peace. Because Paramatma is in total control of the world situation. Total control. He is leading the world. He is shaping. And then if you understand still more the Bhagwan feature, your happiness increases even more. Eternal transcendental pastimes of the Lord you can enjoy. So imagine, first are the materialists, only enjoying sense gratification like animals. Among them, the better people are in Rajoguna, who are at least not doing sinful activities. They are acting in a dharmic way. Better than them are the people who are in Sattva-guna, who reject sense gratification. Correct? Nivritti marga. We can say rasic people, pravritti marga, and sinful people, tamsic. Pravritti marga can be defined in so many ways. And defining pravritti marga means dharmic way they enjoy. The pravritti marga. Above them is nivritti marga, who rejects sense gratification, sattvic. Above them is Brahman realized soul. So happiness is increasing. Tamsic man, no happiness. Everybody is thinking, I'm enjoying, but his rasic man, his happiness is better than tamsic man. And better than rasic man, the happiness is of sattvic man. Is very peaceful. Purpose is therefore, you may not take to Krishna consciousness, at least be sattvic. At least be sattvic. Live a sattvic life. Take it? Live an organized, clean life of duties. Take it? Organized life, clean, pure life, and dutifully work in this world without doing any sinful activity. Do not disobey the Shastra. That is sattvic life. But then next, you take to understand, I am not body, I am soul. Your happiness will be more than the... It said, the Brahmananda is so much, the happiness of the body is considered like a drop. The biggest happiness in the bodily platform is sex life. And Brahmananda is ocean compared to the drop. But then, Brahmananda is nothing compared to Krishnananda. So when you come to Krishnananda or Ananda in service to Krishna, that is unimaginable. What happens at that time? Unimaginable happiness. How? It is said, Brahmananda becomes compared to the water in the calf's hoof print. How much when the calf walks, how much water it can collect? Little. And the ocean, Krishnananda becomes another ocean compared to that. Unlimited. So our happiness increases. Presently, Kali Yuga means Kalo Shudra Sambhava. Shudra means not by birth. A person who is addicted to cannot follow any rules, regulations, cannot be trained. That's called Shudra. Okay? And they are suffering. Therefore, people are suffering more than animals. Because animals don't disobey the nature. And man can disobey the nature. Therefore, he acts sinfully. Animal doesn't act sinfully. There is no sin animal does. Animal is obeying the laws of nature. He has no freedom. Therefore, today, man is more unhappy than the animal. That's the joke. The joke of the day. Man is more unhappy than the animal. Actually, it is true. Animals don't have so much anxiety. They are peaceful. Then, if you come to Rajoguna, it's like you're like an animal. Tamoguna, Rajoguna has activities also of animals. Then, more than that, you can come to Sattva-guna. Animals cannot achieve Sattva-guna. That is not possible. Animals are in lower modes. Correct? You come to Sattva-guna. So, what happens then when you come to Sattva-guna? You feel very peaceful. Right? More happiness. Your happiness increases. Then you come to Brahman knowledge, I am not body, I am a soul. Your happiness still increases more. Now this is spiritual happiness starts off. Okay? Previously the happiness only in the different conditions in the mind. Many people say, no, happiness is a condition of the mind. The idiots there because they are material only. That is true condition of the mind. What a condition of mind? So you cannot artificially come to Sattva-guna. You have to change your whole mind. No, happiness is state of mind. State of mind has to be changed. By wishful thinking, you don't come to Sattva-guna. You have to change the stage of mind. If the mind is addicted to sinful activities, somebody, many heroes say, no, they're chain smokers. They will walk, stampede occurs, people die, but they're chain smoker. Life is like less than an animal. Less than an animal. Drug addicts, drunkard, woman hunters, and people are mad after them. That is what I was telling. Anyway, so the different platforms are. So many times these people are asked, why don't you give up smoking, drinking? I'll give up tomorrow. Give up, no. So you cannot come out of Tamoguna by wishful thinking. The tamasic people. Can you come out of Tamoguna by wishful thinking? Anybody addicted to smoking, drinking, he is a cigarette bhuta. What he will come out? You cannot come out of wishful thinking. You can only come out of that by tapasya. Tapasena Therefore, Nayam de bhajam niloke kashtan kaman arte bhajamye tapo divyam putrakayena satam. Tapasya, you will come to Sattva-guna. Tapasya. Shuddham Sattva, heart will get purified. Not that I am lying in Tamaguna, addicted to sinful activity. I will become Sattva-guna by wishful thinking. No, sir. You have to do tapasya. Penance. There has to be tears of repentance and penance. You have to change the mode. Mode doesn't change matter. It is tears of repentance and tapasya. Then we can change the mode. Just like Vishwamitra wanted to change his mode from Kshatriya to Brahmana. He had to do tapasya. That's an example. You have to do tapasya. Then next, after that, once you come to the Sattva-guna, you by tapasya, you can enter the Brahman platform. So cleanliness is next to godliness. So why Sattva-guna is encouraged in the Vedas? There is the whole chapter Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Because you want to enter Brahman platform, you have to come through Sattva-guna. You understand? Just like my normal temperature is 98. You have to come to 98, you come, suppose the temperature is now 105. In between 103, 102, 101 are there. Therefore, different stages are qualified as Tamoguna, Rajoguna, Sattva-guna. Because reading, you can see where you are now. You can see, I am chanting Hare Krishna, am I free from sinful activities? Oh, I am not free. Temperature is 105. What happened? I am chanting. I am not chanting or what? I have to be careful. You understand? Correct? Then the Rajoguna means you have given up sinful activity but desire is there in the mind still. That is Rajoguna. Temperature 102. 105 is thoda kam ho gaya. Sattva-guna means little better. It is now near normal temperature. But then the happiness activity start on the Brahman platform. That is Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means activity of the soul. The soul cannot be inactive. Therefore, people have simply created the slogan, what is that? Rest in peace. Soul cannot rest, sir. Soul is very active in healthy condition. And it feels blissful in that condition. And that is the highest happiness. So in stages, these things can be understood. But to understand that, first we know the fundamentals. So here the fundamentals are again being revised. Actually, the knowledge of me and the soul has been given in the second chapter. But now very clearly, me, soul and the Lord, the area is being very nicely, distinctly being discussed. ठीक है, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, भगवद गीता की.